long rest.
Yellow completely.
Oh, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
XP now or at the end of the session?
End of the session.
Got it. Double check.
Everyone survived.
Oh my god. That's insane, actually.
Yeah. That's why.
No, that was a typical Tuesday.
I was unsure for a minute there.
Okay, so I think we almost lost 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
2 players, not even 2 NPCs.
And an NPC.
Yeah.
I would have been distraught if you had let Fodder die. I'm going to be honest.
I mean, you didn't save him. You saved him. You saved him with Bob.
Exactly.
Oh.
No,
The rest of that day goes without any event.
Okay. I am a bit distraught and now being down to 1 arrow.
Day 9. Who is on second watch?
Watch rotation. Second watch is Bricks, me, and Harald.
Alright, you 3 give me perception.
This is early morning, right?
Yes.
Alright, and someone roll Bricks and we all roll Harald. Trying to think. That's initiative. That's start. Okay. Perception. That's for Kane. Nat 20. Nice. Next one is Harald. Okay. Roll 20 has frozen. It's rolling. Roll 20 is just frozen up, so I can't.
We don't like that crit you just rolled, Taylor. We're going to take away your rights now.
My rights. No, my right of the storm, though.
Who are you throwing the Kraken Bone Javelin at?
No, and that was probably me clicking around the page. 13 for Harald. And if no one wants to roll, Jamie.
I'll roll.
Please.
8.
You are not allowed to roll. You've not rolled above 10 a single fucking time this game.
Yep.
No, he
You
did
no
on his
longer
attack
have
rolls.
to roll. That includes for tomorrow. In fact, I'm taking away your rights to roll for tomorrow as well.
I'm not
Casey,
allowed to
DM
DM tomorrow.
No,
Casey,
no,
DM tomorrow.
No, Seeger. If he's rolling like that, let him DM tomorrow.
No. It's a punishment. That's not punishment.
No.
But it is. We'll do well.
Will be because we'll do well.
It's not punishment. When there's punishment, everyone needs to be punished. Everyone. Including the first person punishing. That's how fair punishment works.
So, Casey, with my nat 20, what happens? By luck, I see a bird and get incredibly tempted to kill it.
Here's what I'm going to do, by the way. Because of that encounter, I'm going to put the wolf mask on and attune to it.
Okay.
And B, I'm going to mend the fuck out of this boat.
Yeah, I can also help repair when I'm not resting or on watch. I actually have repair.
the mend cantrip?
Yep.
Yeah, so
I don't know why it has damage in wisdom saving throw, but yeah.
It takes you a good few hours of mending, because it's a minute casting time, and you don't do it.
It's not a minute casting time. I don't know why. It's that.
Oh, well, according to that, it's a minute casting time.
Hold on.
Have you seen that thread on Reddit, Casey, where they just take spells and change the first letter?
It is a minute casting time.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, it's a slow spell. You still have plenty of rifle stocks to use, I imagine, for repairs.
Well, the spell doesn't even need. I mean,
well, I think if
within a couple hours, you are able to mend all of the issues.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
You're casting it
For
over
reference,
and over.
it's
and
100
over
HP that he's trying to heal up.
Hmm?
Hmm.
It's our boat has 100 HP, so
Yeah. And it was down about
Half.
35, about
Yeah.
maybe 40.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you managed to get it repaired up.
Would have been real bad if our boat sank.
Yeah, it would have.
Would have been fucked.
Well, you have the smaller boats.
Yeah, but then everything on the bigger boat, well, that's lost.
Yep.
Luckily, I wear everything I own. I just have a backpack full of shit.
But do you wear the backpack at all times?
so what does he see?
Yeah. So the next
Yeah, so what do I
morning,
see? Hold on, my health
you
dice.
are watching off the end of the boat at the
Mhm.
horizon ahead, and the first thing that comes to your attention is you spot what looks like a kraken,
Oh,
and then another kraken,
oh.
and then another kraken,
Oh, hey, this is what they were running from.
and then another kraken, and then you realize none of them are moving. They're floating on the surface.
Oh, they're dead. How many Krakens? 5?
8.
8?
8 medium and large kraken.
All dead.
All dead, floating on the
Hey,
surface.
I want to say, hey, let's avoid that, but I kind of get the feeling the bone's going to be very tempting.
We need something to trade.
I have a bunch of things. I have a bunch of shit.
Don't you? We have a. No, we can't use the manual.
Mr. Hunter,
Yes.
can you use primeval awareness to find out if there are any creatures around here?
Yeah, actually, because since I know he
Besides
can
the
do
dead
that,
ones.
right? Well, it doesn't detect dead creatures.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're asking me, but I'll see if there's any krakens out.
Well, not just Kraken, just something.
Sounds like you're asking me to do magic. We don't do that here.
No, I'm asking you to find the creatures around nearby.
Bradley. I'll go ahead and focus for a minute and see what's around. Anything
What's the range on that?
beast? 1
5
mile.
miles? Oh, I thought it was 5. It's 1.
Is it? Let me.
I think it might be the UA Ranger that's 5 miles.
5 miles. Oh yeah. Okay.
5 miles.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You don't recognize the signs of any living creatures within 5 miles.
Oh god, they're undead. Undead Kraken.
Is that normal? Normally, I can maybe see signs of a kraken nearby, right?
Well, I mean, you see signs of 8
I see signs of a bunch of krakens,
Yeah.
but I mean,
They're just
like
dead.
but none live.
living krakens normally.
Which,
Okay.
I imagine there are spots in the ocean where if you go there, there's just nothing.
How far away are we from the Kraken?
Horizon?
3 to 5 miles.
Let's get closer to the Kraken.
Yeah, I would say let's get closer, but let's not get immediately upon them.
Yeah.
Let's.
Is it in the direction
let's
we're
say
going?
let's get within a mile.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
get
fine with
within a
that.
mile
Let's-
first, see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If nothing happens, we'll get closer and closer.
Yeah, if we really want to not risk it, we could send just like one boat
Yeah.
over.
have fodder.
An outrigger canoe. And fodder, yeah.
We'll send fodder in an outrigger.
Doc, before we go any further, let me just
Uh-huh.
confirm. You attuned to the mask. Are you actually putting it on? I will say that you get the constant effect for being attuned to it, but you actually have to be wearing it to activate any of the activated effects.
Okay, no, I'm not wearing it
Okay.
at the moment. But I have attuned to it.
Got it. Roll me a wisdom save.
Great. $13.
All right. You get within a mile of the Kraken. Anyone who's looking at them can give me another perception check with advantage this time.
Ooh, sure.
Me am not. I will be in my hammock. Chilling.
23.
And I'll roll 20.
Well, we can see your roll this time, Tyler.
Well, no, I was going to roll for Gerald because I know what his bonus is.
Yeah. Well, you've got enough with the rolls that we already have. That's
okay.
That's fine.
Roll 20 is just not being
Do
good.
I know of any creatures that can do this? Specifically this, take on a lot of Kraken.
Well, the information you're
Demons.
about to get here
Oh, okay.
may
Never
inform
mind.
that.
Right.
Because you would have had to get close to see what attacked them. You're not
Sure,
actually
so
close
20,
enough ready
23.
to see that yet. But Aldrin, you spot it first. When you start looking at these Krakens, they look to be covered in kind of pustulent boils.
Oh.
Like, they're like lumpen and malshapen with the number of these kind of pus-filled boils all over them. It looks like something has boiled them alive to the point that their skin has started to actually pop and bubble.
Boy,
Daddy Nurgle!
You don't know anything about
does it
Nurgle,
look-
really.
Does it look
I know.
diseased? Or does it look
I think he's saying they look like burns, like bulls you get from a
terrible
burn.
burns?
Yeah, do you know when you get a burn? And
Yes,
then it fills with that sack of kind of like liquid pus and
Yeah,
swells?
first degree burns.
It looks like they're covered from tip to back in those.
Now, out of character, I obviously have a few ideas, but in character, it looks like basically they look like they've been boiled.
It looks like the ocean around them has boiled them.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. But out of character, they're probably like blaster fire or some shit.
You don't know.
No, I don't.
Would they be safe to get for food and bone?
Would they?
Well, I'm asking. I'm not from this planet.
Give me survival checks, any of the locals.
Okay. Let me open Gerald's sheet.
I have
And
Advantage.
Iceberg gets his advantage, yeah.
yeah.
I will be right
Hold on.
back.
Okay. I know what's lagging it now.
Okay. Well, Iceberg's gotten enough on this to sort it out already, so... initially, you think they should be fine, just kind of pre-cooked. But then as you start getting closer to them, and you start getting a better look, you notice where a few of the pustules have broken, and the water around them seems to have these kind of almost pockets of this black tar-like liquid.
Oh, they're black boils.
No, they're white boils.
Oh,
But where a few of them have burst, there's this black, oily, tar-like liquid oozing out of them.
ugh. I don't know what it is, but my head goes to, they're just rotting already. But in
It
character?
doesn't
Oh.
look
Like rot.
safe. It doesn't look
Well,
safe to eat.
Not necessarily to eat, but the Kraken bones certainly. Have they become brittle under the
We'd have to get real close.
You would actually have to pick one up to find that out.
Which you could just kind of stab at it with your glaive, so we wouldn't have to actually pull it on the boat.
It'd be hard to examine the brittleness of the bones with a glaive.
Well, you could get the feel of it, like
I'll go ahead and grab one of the tentacles with a gloved hand, and like saw off one of the tentacles, so I could get like a chunk of it without pulling a whole kraken on board.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Small question.
Mm-hmm.
Tentacle doesn't have bone in it, does it?
Tentacles do not have bone in them.
Blech.
You pretty much want the head.
I know. Okay. That was more just checking the meat, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Is the meat safe?
The meat is... As you go to cut it off, the entire thing seems to kind of ooze this black tar that stinks horrifically of kind of burnt flesh.
Someone's filled them with licorice.
I don't... out of character, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Is this normally what happens when you get burnt to shit by radiation or something? Like plasma?
It might just be an in-game thing that Case is teasing us with.
I just thought he might.
Would I do that?
Anyway.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Casey,
then.
don't you?
I'm gonna... Okay, I'll pull on... I don't think this stuff is safe to touch, and it's impossible to get the bones out without...
Touching it.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna say, unless Aldrin disagrees, probably leave this one.
Yeah, I'm not going to be upset if I... At least won't be upset if we did it. I was just curious. I was mostly just wondering.
Alright, well, I guess we'll move on then.
I do have one question about these Kraken, Casey.
Uh-huh.
Because some octopi and squid have actual claws on their...
I'm back. Did we find out what happened?
The meat is not good and it's probably not safe to touch.
Probably not
There's
safe to touch.
horrible, black, stinking...
It's just leaking out of all of it.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
horrible, black,
as-
stinking ichor.
Yeah, to give you a description, the pustules on them are white in color, but you notice as you're getting closer, as some of them have burst, and there is a black, kind of tar-like, oily substance coming out of them.
That sounds like they've been eaten by a squid almost and pooped out again.
Now, Iceberg actually gets close enough to grab one with a gloved hand and cut a tentacle off, at which point more of this black kind of tar stuff comes out of them, and it smells like acrid, burnt flesh.
As he
I
does
take
this,
one of the vials that I have, one of the empty healing potion vials, and I'm going to fill it with the ichor.
Okay.
Would you like a vial? Because I have some.
We always need black, stinking, mysterious ichor.
But yeah, Doc, if
Always
you want
useful.
a bigger container, I actually have bottles. Not small vials.
No, I have...
You're wearing your plate gauntlets, aren't you?
yes.
Give me a perception check.
12.
That's something funny.
Okay. You don't notice anything unusual.
Do I?
Can I use
I would
detect
be-
magic on it?
Yeah, you certainly can use detect magic on it. It is not magical.
I would have been watching because I was the one who noticed.
Would identify...
If it's not magic, identify won't work.
Yeah.
I'll see if I
Yeah.
can touch it.
I would also like to, if it's allowed.
I will
perception.
say, to be helpful, although I don't think you have it, if you have it, legend lore, I believe, does work on non-magical things.
Yeah,
I
legend
am
lore is
third
on-
level, Casey.
I
I
mean,
think
I
legend
have...
lore.
Legend lore is not that
Yes.
high level, is it?
It's pretty
Yes.
it's like
Fifth
6.
level.
Oh yeah,
It's fifth.
legend lore is like you instantly know about the item.
You know everything about the item.
Legend lore is 5th level.
The
Yeah.
5th, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5th level.
I had
Which is
forgotten it was so high.
I
don't
am
think it used
able
to be.
to deal with wisdom checks. Or wait, no, that's just for. Or well as intelligence check to recall information. Is this something that's natural, and that has happened before?
You have never seen anything like it.
Yeah. Okay. This is fucking weird, guys. We should get away from
Man's
this.
starting to react to all the
Yeah.
messages now. Okay.
Oh no.
Hey Casey, but before, when they decide to stop touching the gross thing,
Mm-hmm.
I take out 4 vials of antitoxin and I just gently hand one to everyone who handled that.
Okay.
So
He's
so
going
you-
down the line, reacting to
Yes,
every single thing.
yes. I'm going down like, here's you one, and you one, and you one. So
Look at it. Hey,
I tell you that it basically you drink this when you feel ill. It makes you feel better.
when you said antitoxin, he had like started rubbing it on his hands already, and he was
Oh,
like stopped it.
when
He's
you
like,
drink
oh.
it. I give one to Aldrin
Okay, I take it.
because I have 2 more. If it doesn't work now, it might work well later. I would like my bottles back though, please. So unless one of you just takes them and throws it, I do take back the vials.
That fucker demon
you do
magic.
it, Thor. You drink it and slam it down onto the boat.
Smash
I want
it, yeah.
another.
But yeah, I assume you don't do that.
He doesn't drink it. He just puts it away for now, unless you
Okay, that's
want it.
no, that's fine. It's basically if you start feeling bad,
Yeah,
drink
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He does tell you though, but once you use it, give me the bottle.
Okay.
He's gonna be super thrifty about everything.
Alrighty. This has been a good day. Just some gross black liquid.
Yep, we're continuing on. Fuck it.
I'm sure that's not ominous and foreboding at all.
And not at all.
3 more days pass.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, nice. Do those 2 start showing any signs of feeling ill?
None of you actually touched the stuff, did you?
No, I was close.
Not that anyone noticed. Not directly, anyway.
Yeah, you were using gloves and you were things like that.
Smelled horrible. So
Yeah, it's an elemental. It's a fire surrounded by water, and it's on a boat on fire.
does he still think we're in the combat or something?
I hope he watches this back. I just want him to see the turn of events and let him making 5 dead saves. Doing a failing 5. So I assume the session is pretty much over.
No, not quite. We still have a bit of time.
All right.
Daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
we're
getting
at
used
the
to that.
usual end time here
Oh,
because daylight.
Yeah,
savings
here,
time.
here's the normal usual end time. That's why it's.
do you guys need to wrap or
No, I just wasn't sure.
no? It's
Yeah, I know.
we
I don't
haven't-
need to either.
We haven't had daylight savings yet. I think it's another week or 2.
Yeah, it's a couple of weeks there.
So 3 more days pass
Uneventful.
uneventfully,
Mhm.
and then on day 12,
How many days left till we make landfall?
it's on the sheet.
Well, I have it on
14
half a
days.
page.
Day 12 of 14.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
2 days left.
Good.
Have you not noticed the stuff that I've put on here for you guys
No.
to help out?
No, I've noticed, but I don't see. Oh, there it is, way off to the side. I was looking at the seasonal tracker.
Ah. Give me a roll. Third watch.
Third watch, who is that? That is not me. That is Aldrin and
Not
Fatter.
me.
Aldrin and Fatter.
I got 9.
But it's a mighty 9.
It's not a
But
mighty
there's
9.
only 6 of you.
Exactly.
Three of us died.
Three of us died. We couldn't bring ourselves to change the name. Critical Role's great this campaign, by the way.
It's been very good, yeah.
It's been fantastic. Fucking Jester.
Okay, neither one of you sees anything.
I'll be right back real quick.
We hear a thud as we run over a Kraken.
So fourth watch. Give me perception rolls.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I can roll.
Yeah. Hey, Aldrin, come back. Aldrin Sticks Iceberg.
I rolled a 9. I am very perceptive, yes?
Hey, your other one was a 1. So,
Doing good.
yeah.
Alright, Iceberg, you spot something?
Demons. Oh, look, a Baylor.
You start looking out, and probably no more than 2 or 3 miles from you. Looks a little bit unusual at first. You can't quite place it. And then you finally pick up, and you see what looks like a group of sharks.
Yay.
Why the
Floating belly up.
Still odd.
Son of a bitch. Are there black or white pustules on them?
From this distance, you cannot tell.
I zoom over.
You bring the boat closer. By the time you get within half a mile of them this time, you can see the water around them seems to be, it looks like an oil spill for about half a mile around these shark bodies.
I turn the boat around.
Okay.
The village was running from this. Whatever this is, the village was definitely running from that. 20 boats. How big is 20 boats? That's a village, right?
Between now and tomorrow morning.
It could be.
Man, I wish they would have talked to us.
So what happened?
I think we need to turn the boat around. Is what I tell you. To run
Why?
from this. Look.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so...
okay, yeah, on your
wasn't-
watch,
yeah, I
on
wasn't
your
here.
watch you didn't see anything, but as
Okay.
fourth watch started and they started looking around,
You're on
Iceberg
fourth watch, by
spotted
the way.
four sharks floating belly up, started to get close to them, and realized that the water within half a mile of these sharks is like an oil spill. Just black, tar-like substance floating on the surface of the water.
Does it look like the stuff that was in the Kraken?
It smells exactly like the stuff that was in the Kraken. The entire area here reeks of it.
I wonder if if those Kraken swam through this just by accident, and it killed them.
Do the
could've-
sharks look like they have any bite wounds on them? Because sharks, krakens, natural enemies.
Do they look distressed?
Well, bear in mind, you're still half a mile from them at this point.
Yeah.
Right, we would have to be entering the murky water.
And I
So,
would...
To get close enough to see if they have bite marks, you'd have to be within 30, 40 feet.
I think just the progression of krakens had it much less. This has it a massive pool. I think we should
avoid it.
No, I think we should leave. Like, head the other direction.
And go
Oh.
where?
Oh, don't go this
What's
path.
the other direction?
We have to find out
The island you just came
what's
from.
going on.
Why do we have to find out what's going on?
Because it might come
Don't you
after
want
us.
to leave?
Yeah, you're. Yeah, the survivor's goal is to get off this planet. Why would we care what's going on of a literal backwater world that can't
You say
use
that?
Spelljam? No, I might. I might say it in a way that sounds less insulting, but
No, you won't. He'll
No, I
say it
won't.
exactly the way you said it.
he does. I'm not. It's like,
My natural reaction is to run away so we can survive, but we have no village to return to, so
We have to find out what happened to the village that we're
Also,
running
bear
away.
in mind,
We have to
you're-
go.
Bear in mind, you're 2 days from land, where you're going. If you turn north, you're at least 7 days from land. If you turn back west, the way you've come from, you're 12 days back that other direction.
yeah.
does it look like
So
we can go
need to
around
go
it?
towards. We have to go around
you,
them
you
and
can
towards
certainly go around this
Yeah.
murky
We're
path.
going
Yeah,
around.
I'd say maybe not turn around, but avoid anything that looks like this.
I'm gonna give it a wide berth, and even if
Yes.
it adds
No,
a
that's
day,
fine.
even
That's
if it adds
perfectly
a
fine.
day.
Understandable.
And I am
Yeah.
keeping the sense out. Are there any creatures left?
Nothing.
Then that's why I'm really concerned, because there's nothing to trade in this direction.
But at the moment, we're getting kind of bad off anyway. It might just be in our best
Like-
interest just to land and resupply.
No,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
like I think we should get on land.
I would feel better on land.
Mhm.
I do agree. This is
So,
not good, though.
Okay,
Yeah, just
continue along.
We will
Now,
solve
If
this
we-
mystery.
If we go to land and find that the entire island is filled with ichor, then we can leave and we'll
Yeah.
go away.
Good
Yes.
point. Good point.
yeah. If we get to the island and it's even worse, yeah, we'll leave. But
All right. Day 13.
which watch?
First watch.
That is
The early
Bob and
hours of morning.
Iceberg.
An iceberg.
The early,
18.
early hours.
Like
And now
dog.
I'm getting good rolls when we need it, when it's important, not during combat.
Yeah, not when when we might die. Just when we might be poisoned.
Okay. It's as dawn begins to break, you start to realize that there's something in the water around you. And
What do you mean something?
as you start, it's very hard to see in the darkness. But as the light begins to crest, and you start looking around, you start to hear very kind of small thudding sounds. And you realize that the boat is cutting through hundreds
Something.
of dead bladefish.
This is not okay.
Question.
I can
Are we
see why
in-
they all started
No.
leaving.
Are we in ichor?
You don't notice like a patch of ichor like you saw before, but as you start watching, and as some of these fish hit the side of the boat and kind of burst, you do see kind of black clouds of ichor coming out of the fish.
Okay, so
It's
it
not-
almost
it's
feels
not
like the
leaking
ichor
out.
is what's moving, though. You know what I mean? It feels like that large patch of ichor is just slowly drifting around, and anything that's getting caught in it is just dying.
Well, it did look like in the case that you saw before, that patch looked like it was coming from the sharks.
Oh,
They were
I will
in
be
the
right back
center
again.
of.
No, it's
Oh.
a really simple progression chain of bladefish to shark to kraken. That's like the natural predator chain anyway.
yeah.
So it's going down the chain.
We don't
It's
really know.
good.
It's good or bad?
No, I'm not saying it's good. This is horrible. What the There's no food.
We can get food on land. If we go to the island and the island is just a snotty sheet of black, then we're in trouble. Then we're in big trouble.
Alrighty, well, I'll.
Right now, it's just affecting the water, which you can't drink salt water anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but you won't enjoy it.
I take during one of the slow hours. I take some fresh food, some like some of the shark that we cut off, some of the blubber, and I drop it into either where there's like black ichor in the ground or in the sea, or if there's that vial right that we collected, like drop it in there to see what happens to it, to see if it's like acidic or some shit.
Okay, there's not enough in the water to drop it in at the moment, so you would have to use the vial.
Do you mind?
It's not... Doc?
I think Doc's AFK.
Oh, do it later then. Continue along.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really wish we didn't have to travel by boat. by water boat, not by space boat. Space boat is nice. Water boat sucks.
Well, your space boat's surrounded by black all the time. You should feel right at home.
Yeah, but it's not also filled with dead animals.
It
Imagine
is
going
though.
through space and just
It's
colliding
filled with a
dead.
lot more dead animals than non-dead animals.
But I can't see them. I can't see them.
They see you.
They see me, but I can't see them. And I'm fine with that. I don't like this either. Kane's probably progressively as we keep encountering this, like, I don't like this. Just getting more and more antsy. Maybe they all failed their sanity saves or they're just unconscious. They're not dead, they're just sleeping. They're in comas.
I think if I brought that into this game at this time, Doc would just quit.
Oh, the ichor just drives you insane. Yeah, that would be mean. Funny.
I think Doc, the player, would fail his sanity save if I did that. Not...
I am back again.
Welcome back, Doc. Good time. Good timing.
So, did you want to ask Doc that question now that he's back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mind if I like drop some fresh food in there to see if it like is acidic or something?
He wants to test that
Sure.
ichor in the vial.
And what was that about a sanity save?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Is it an Elder Chaos thing again?
No. Taylor was making a joke about Elder Chaos things, and I said I think if I introduced that into the game right now, not the character, but I think Doc would fail his sanity save.
Mm-hmm.
The joke I made was, they're not dead, they're just sleeping. They failed their sanity saves. And
So I pray to the chaos, Casey. No, I drop a piece of like fresh meat into the
Okay.
vial.
Give
Casey,
me 2 perception checks.
Casey, I multiclass into Chaos Sorcerer.
Can I also closely look at this and give him advantage? Like help?
On the second
Help
one
action?
you can. On the first one you can't.
Okay.
Okay, so
The
this is
first one is
first
something
one.
specific.
And
You don't
then
roll anything
this,
for help. It's just he just gets advantage.
Yeah.
and that.
Hey.
Okay. The first one is actually just enough.
Huh.
As you are actually holding the vial, before you actually even drop anything into it, you can feel that the vial is almost hot to the touch. It's uncomfortably warm to the touch.
Does that mean that it's eating through?
No, that means chemical reaction.
Yeah, with glass.
Something is happening.
With
Or,
the container.
No, it just started when you put the fresh food in.
No, this
That
is
would have been
before
happening-
the food goes in.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. No, you're right. Yeah, it's doing something.
And then you put the food in.
It explodes.
And you watch as the black liquid begins to bubble as if it's boiling. And over the course of about a minute, you watch as it looks like the sliver of meat that you put in there cooks and blackens and begins to bubble up.
That's disgusting.
And the entire boat reeks of burning flesh.
I wonder what burning shark smells like. No, I'm curious. Oh.
Well, that was educational.
Does Iceberg say that?
No.
Pop the cap and get rid of it.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
I think we should drink it.
Ha ha ha.
Magic powers!
Liquid chaos.
Nurgle!
I want to be a superhero. That's how you do it, right? Radiation?
Yeah.
You drink nuclear waste?
Toxie the Toxic Avenger.
Alrighty.
Go hard cut to
And
the
we
next
still haven't
panel.
done
You're just in the
the-
doctor's office. You have heart cancer. Oh.
We still haven't done the navigate. Doing that.
Didn't you roll it?
Yeah, I rolled it, but we didn't get to it.
Oh.
Yeah, because
I think we only have
that.
I mean,
1 day left anyway.
I saw the roll, but with that,
Right.
you are on course.
Yeah.
So. All right. Day 14.
Which watch?
4th.
Ooh.
Aldrin, Steaks, and Iceberg again.
Oops, that is not for advantage.
Your
so
first
that
one was
is a
6.
A 4.
12.
I am still half asleep in my hammock.
19.
Are you sure? 12?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10.
Yeah, there you
My
go.
bad.
So 10, 19,
Okay.
4.
With the 19, in the distance, you spot the island.
Nice.
And you spot what looks like smoke rising up from it.
Okay.
How much smoke? Like campfires or whole towns burning?
Probably about half the amount of smoke as was coming off of your crash site.
Okay, so
I don't really have a reference point for that.
So
more like large campfires than.
bigger than you would expect any campfires to be, but
but
smaller
not like.
but smaller than a spelljammer on fire.
No, I don't have any reference for that.
Okay, anyway.
It
Yeah.
look,
A lot of
it
smoke.
looks unnaturally
Smoky.
more smoke than it should be.
Okay. But the island's not covered in the sheet of black, is it?
The island is not covered in a sheet of black. The island is, however, covered in the beginnings of what looks like ice.
Oh yeah, it's getting super close to winter.
It's close enough at this point that everything is starting to really
Freeze.
Yeah.
Well,
The
I don't
ice
see any
has not
immediate.
spread across the ocean yet, but where the islands are, it is beginning to freeze and kind of expand outwards.
Okay, are we gonna land and look at this fire, or
Yeah, I think actually what I would like to do tonight, because I have had a hell of a day,
and we're
also-
missing 2 players as well.
Yeah,
so-
we're also
Yeah.
missing 2 players. And also, you've got enough XP to level up, I believe.
Ooh,
Hey,
Sweet.
So
ooh,
I think you will
yeah.
want to do that before we take on the island.
Awesome.
Because I've got some birds to hunt.
I just need to check how much XP you get.
A lot.
I've forgotten what you're at the moment exactly.
Alright,
2275.
But I think you're very close to leveling.
No, we're at 1925. Unless I
No.
did some math wrong.
No, 2275 is what I have.
Oh, I might not have added last week's then.
I actually have 2375.
yeah, 2390 I have on my sheet. What's the 23?
There will be some XP variance. It's around 2300, 22, 23.
Yeah.
Okay,
There shouldn't be that much variance, I don't believe.
I'm at 2390 on my sheet.
Hold on, I will check Herald. If he's keeping track of it. He better be.
Unless there's one set XP counter, it always gets.
Okay, Herald also has
25. What?
Herald also has 2325.
Oh, then I guess he's right.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, yeah,
Mine
that
must
sounds
be
right.
mistake.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that
fine.
sounds close to where you should be.
Yeah, I'll admit I probably just forgot to add it last week.
Yeah,
Like I meant to do,
I
just didn't.
I had 65 XP difference from somewhere. I don't know where. I removed it.
Yeah, I don't think we were getting bonus XP for anything yet.
I haven't.
No.
No.
You haven't given it out any to my
No, I
knowledge.
wasn't talking about XP variances and like bonus XP. I was talking about just miscounting and shit
Oh,
like that.
well, yeah.
Oh,
Shit
yeah,
happens.
yeah. That's why I looked at Herald, because if two people got the same one, it's probably that one.
Yep.
Well, 4th level ability
So-
score improvements.
2375, and you need 2700 to level.
Yes.
Let's see.
It was- There we go.
You are getting 875.
Whoa.
How many did we kill?
Quite a few.
Our new
And we
total
killed
is
2 of them while they were elementals,
That's
right?
3200.
3250.
How is that 3250?
2375 plus 875.
2375 plus
And 875.
875.
3250.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
that is no easy one
I
of
did the
50.
ro-
Yep.
Which is nice. It's even. There's no weird number at the end.
Yeah. That's actually what I've given you there is a hard encounter and a deadly encounter
Wow.
for the two encounters that you
What's a
just
deadly?
had.
Let me guess. The big guy was part of the deadly.
Yeah. If you had not gotten him into the water, the odds are he would have wiped you.
How much health did he have? I'm super curious.
325.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Yep. Way stronger than an elemental.
Yeah.
Hey,
Way stronger.
but hey,
Like
I
I
said.
did good damage. I'm
The
happy
thing
with what I
is-
did.
The thing is, I overbalanced him on purpose
Mm.
because I knew that the encounter was likely to end with you managing to knock him in the water.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, giving him-
that's pretty obvious in
Yeah.
some way if you think about it. That's like when above water, what do my players think?
Yeah.
They will kick him in the water.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I get
that.
I felt confident in overplaying him because you did have an out.
Yeah.
So
And with
Fair
that
enough.
psychic hammer, just spam it. But
yeah,
it never
especially
hit.
after that. Yeah, one
Yeah,
hit
that
from
go-
that, and
I was so proud pumping out like 70 damage in a turn there, and it's like, oh, 300 HP.
yeah, the little one only had 140.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the alert feat. That seems important on this planet.
Probably.
That's a good feat, actually.
It's a very
Yeah,
good
plus 5
feat.
to my initiative. My initiative will now be actually 10 when I have my my wariness mutagen, I think, or will it be higher? Oh no, it'll be 11. Yeah, I'm grabbing the alertness feat. Score-wise, I think
That
I'm pretty
seems a
good.
good move.
Mm.
Right
Can't
on.
be-
Some good session, guys. I'm gonna go get some
Yeah.
meat
Yeah,
because I'm
I'm
fucking
gonna
starving.
crash out as well now, and
All
I'll
right.
see those of you I see tomorrow. The rest of you I'll see next
Yeah.
week.
See you
By
guys.
the way,
Yes.
On the island.
Alrighty.
Fucking finally off a boat.
Now we get to drag the boat.
I'm just gonna laugh whenever you guys get to the island. You step on there, look around, and go, "Shit, nope. Getting back on the boat."
Yeah. Wait, this place has giant Tarrasques? No.
All
Leaving.
right,
Have a good one, guys.
later on.
See ya.
See you.
Okay.